So in this video, we're going to show how to graph data by an attribute and how to separate the data. So we have our data cards on the left side, and we have a plot here. But right now, our plot looks very strange, right? All the individual data points are jumbled up. However, I can drag the label of the attribute from the data card over to one of the axes. So for example, let's click on census region. And I'm going to click on that attribute and drag it to the X or horizontal axis. And so what you'll notice is that it separates the data into 4 different bins. Census region here is a qualitative data set. Now I'm going to actually enlarge my plot so we can see it a little more clearly. So it was separated into 4 bins based on the 4 different regions. And you can actually do several things here. You can click on individual data cards and actually combine the different regions together if there's a reason you want to do that. You can do that by dragging to the right or to the left to combine them. So that's an example of a qualitative variable. Let's take a look at what happens when we look at a quantitative variable. So if I look at an expenditure per student, I drag it down into the horizontal axis, you'll see initially it separated the data set into 4 different bins. And so for example, this first bin includes states that spend on average $5,000 to $9,999 per student. Now, if desired, we can actually create more bins by clicking on any individual dot and moving it to the right. And so you'll notice we can create several different bins. You may want to stack your data set. That might be a more visually appealing way to show the data. And actually, if you click on a particular dot and pull it all the way to the right, you'll see that it's fully separated into a continuous number line. And so as a result, we have a dot plot. And that's how you can graph data by an attribute and separate the data into bins or into a continuous number line.